Thor and Hulk, Wrath of the Forgotten Realm. Chapter 1, Thunder Without Warning. The storm arrived before the warning. New York City had seen its share of strange skies, alien invasions, shimmering portals, and the occasional god of mischief falling from the clouds. But this storm was different. It wasn't loud at first. No thunder, no lightning, just a pressure in the air, as if the city itself was holding its breath. Thor Odinson stood on the edge of Stark Tower, red cape snapping behind him as the wind began to howl. Mjolnir rested easily in his hand, but his grip was tight. He could feel it now, the wrongness in the air. "This is not Midgard weather," Thor muttered. The clouds above twisted inward, folding like dark petals around an invisible core. Ancient energy pulsed through them, older than Asgard, older even than Odin's stories. Thor's eyes narrowed. He had felt this once before, centuries ago, in a realm long thought destroyed. A realm that should have stayed forgotten. Chapter 2, The Other Half of the Storm. Miles away, deep beneath a concrete training facility, Bruce Banner stared at a cracked monitor. Alarms blared, red lights flashing in rhythmic panic. "Okay, that's not good," Bruce said quietly. The sensors were reading gamma fluctuations, massive ones, but they weren't coming from him. That was the unsettling part. He rubbed his temples. His heart rate was already climbing, and he could feel him stirring. "The Hulk." "Not now," Bruce whispered. "Please, not now." The walls shook. Somewhere above, steel groaned. The Hulk didn't care about storms, or ancient realms, or scientific explanations. Hulk only cared that something big was calling out to him. Something angry. Something that wanted to fight. Bruce exhaled slowly, knowing it was already too late. "Fine," he said. "Let's go say hello." When gods and monsters collide. The first lightning bolt struck the East River. Water exploded upward as a towering shape clawed its way out of the forming vortex. It wasn't metal. It wasn't flesh. It was something in between, stone-like armor fused with living shadow. Thor raised Mjolnir. "By the All-Father." The creature roared, and the sound shattered windows for blocks. Then another roar answered it. Hulk landed in the street below, asphalt cracking beneath his feet. He looked up at the monster, then at Thor. Hulk was bored, he growled. "This looks fun." Thor smiled, fierce and relieved. "Ah, Banner's other half," he said. "I feared I would face this alone." The monster turned toward them, eyes glowing like dying stars. And then it charged. Story continues through multiple chapters with epic battles, emotional conflict, ancient villains, Hulk's inner struggle, Thor's burden as a god, a forgotten realm seeking revenge on Earth, the duo learning to trust each other beyond strength, civilians at stake, sacrifice, redemption, and a final climactic battle that reshapes both heroes. Final chapter, the calm after thunder. The sky cleared slowly, as if the world itself was healing. Thor stood amid the ruins, cape torn, armor cracked, but eyes calm. Hulk sat nearby, smaller now, Bruce Banner once more, exhausted but alive. "We did it," Bruce said softly. Thor nodded. "Midgard stands," he replied. "Because monsters chose to be heroes." Bruce smiled faintly. "Don't tell anyone I cried." Thor laughed, deep and warm, and for the first time since the storm began, the world felt quiet again. Not peaceful, but safe. The end.